When I'm casting, what is the difference between a co-star role and a guest star role when it comes to viewing actors? I'm asked this a lot, and let's start with the basics. The co-star role and guest star roles in television is specifically what I'm talking about. The size of the roles are different. The co-star role has less lines, the guest star role has more lines. The co-star role has less scenes, the guest star role has more scenes. And therefore the amount of days you work, the amount that you're paid, as well as the credit are all different between the two types of roles. But when I'm casting, there's things that are even more important to me, and that is, how is the role, whether it's a co-star role or a guest star role, how is it serving the story? And I feel like these are questions actors can ask themselves when auditioning that will really help them give a stronger audition. Number one, when you're auditioning for a co-star role, how is it serving the story? Is it preventing something from happening, or is it helping something to happen? This is pretty much the most basic way of analyzing a script, but there is a reason that someone has written, that a wonderful writer has written this co-star role. Even if it's one word, it is important to the script, it is important to the plot of the script, and you need to have a beginning, a middle, and an end. You need to have a character background. Not that the story is about your character, but you need all of those things so that you can let it go, and we have another video about letting it go, and then perform your role to the best ability that you have. So if you are a guest star, this is very important, but it's much more expanded. It gives the arc that the guest star has, gives the story, overall story, a wider shape. So all of a sudden your character arc and the character that you are inhabiting becomes more integral to the story, the amoeba of the story getting bigger and moving along. So the function is still there, but it's also giving a little flourish. And when an actor comes in for a co-star role, making sure it's not all about that role is really important. If you are a seasoned actor who does guest star and co-star work, you approach the audition with two very different goals in mind. One is to serve the story 90% with your homework, that's a co-star, and then one is to embellish the story, and that's a guest star. So hopefully that clarifies, and both of them are significant, important, and really, really fun to cast.